Hi Gemini, welcome to your reading, and this is a reading for Gemini Sun, Moon, and Rising for November 2021. And Gemini, as always, I already got your cards here in the pre-shuffle, but I want to start a bit with the Sun, talking a bit about the Sun this month. And the Sun just entered Scorpio a couple of days ago, and the Scorpio rules your natural sixth house. Okay, so the sixth house is about health, is about everyday day-to-day things, is about the physical body, the physical health, is about work environment, not so much the career, not who you aspire to be in your career, but the everyday work, your tasks, and also just mundane tasks, things that you do around the house. So with the Sun coming into Scorpio in there, all these areas, they are going to gain a bit more focus this month for you. Okay, so how can you be also a service? This is also house of service. So how can you be at service for other people? Okay, or maybe your physical health will come up to the forefront, maybe doing some checkups, maybe taking care of small things. But it's usually not a huge month. We will see with the rest of your cards, because maybe you have a lot of transformation going in that area of your life. But in itself, this is not a month that promises a lot of change. It's a month of, it's a continuation month. That's the thing. Because last month, when the Sun was in Libra, and then it was going through your fifth house, the fifth house is a much more exciting house. And then afterwards, in December, it will enter your seventh house, which is the house of partnership. But then in between those very exciting moments, we have a moment to just day to day of no big deal. Now I just need to deal with some practical details here and there. It's usually a less exciting moment for us when the Sun is in the sixth house, okay? But of course, this can bring up many things, especially if you already have lots of placements in your sixth house. Maybe the sixth house is a very important house for you. And then the Sun in there will shake things up a little bit. Okay, so if you have placements in Scorpio, if you have maybe your rising or your moon in Scorpio, okay, then, or other placements, depending on what you have here in Gemini as well, right? I'm only talking about you having Sun in Gemini, but whatever placement you have in Gemini, if you also have placements in Scorpio, then yeah, those things, then they can come more to the forefront to you. But otherwise, in itself, just taking a look at your Sun, it doesn't promise to be a very big month for you, okay, Gemini? But let's take a look at your other cards to see actually what is really going on that is connected with these areas. Wow. Okay, so it's basically just forget what I said. Because the card that represents you, and we had the same card for Taurus, is the Death card. So actually there is some transformation going on here. And this is coming together with your sixth house. So I wonder if this is coming up in your work environment, or if you are being transformed here this month with the Death, because something is happening in your very close environment, in your work or in your day-to-day life, that is bringing this changes to the foreground. And the environment, we have the Knight of Cups. Okay, this is interesting. I'm not gonna lie, Gemini, I get a very love-related message here. This for me is a very love-related message. And you know what I'm getting? Okay, I'm gonna tell you the storyline that is coming in my mind, and this of course will not fit with all of you, also because keep in mind that this is a general reading. But what is coming to my mind is that with the Sun in Scorpio, in your sixth house, you want your attention to be on the day-to-day. Okay, you are like, yeah, I need to do this, I need to do that, I need to set this new contract that I don't know, maybe I'm renting a new house, or I'm settling in this new house that I got, or oh, I need to pay these bills, and I need to do these things for work. So your focus is like just the day-to-day. But what you might not be seeing is that there is a big internal transformation here going on for someone that is entering in your life. And especially since next month the Sun will move into your seventh house, I would also risk saying that this might be someone that you are meeting now, but that will not really kick in for you the amount of transformation that this person is bringing to your life until next month when the sun moves into the 7th. Okay, so this can be also because they are coming as a knight. They are a Knight of Cups. They are not a King of Cups. They are a Knight of Cups. So they are coming towards you with either a love offer, okay? They are coming here with some emotions. And if you are already in a relationship, this can be maybe just something that will be very fulfilling to you. Maybe this can be even a new job offer, but that you're just very emotionally attached to, okay? In any case, this is something that has an emotional attachment connected with it. But I feel like this is someone who is coming in, walking slowly, because both the page of the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles, they move slowly, okay, while the Knight of Wands and Swords, they move very fast. They just come in, breaking everything, like pushing in. The Knight of Cups is much more gentle, okay? It comes slowly, testing the ground, but it's slow and steady, very much like Pentacles. Okay, and I see also here that he's touching his heart, so I feel like whatever he's offering actually does mean a lot to him. You might not see as if what this person is offering you is a lot, but I feel like for them it is a lot. Okay, it's very important to them because they are touching their heart here. They are really offering their heart, but it's slow. It's a process. Okay, it's a process, and you might not be completely focused on this because you're focused on other things. You're focused on your day-to-day task, on your work, on your job. I need to do this, I need to do that. So you're not paying a lot of attention to this Knight of Cups here. You might even be shutting it off of your life a bit. I don't have time for that, I don't have time for that. But what you don't see is that I think that this person is or will be connected to a lot of emotional transformation that you're going through. There are things here that are being transformed in you that are either going to be triggered by this person or helped also by this person in a way. So I see this, but I see that it might not be completely in the forefront right now for you. You might not really be seeing the importance of this connection right now. But you will once the sun moves into your 7th house, okay? So when the sun enters Sagittarius, then I think you will realize the importance that this person has and what they are truly offering. And I also dare to say, you know what, Gemini? You know what I see a lot here with this Death card? It's funny because I don't usually see this message in my readings. Usually it's the environment affecting you. But the thing is, the Death card is a much more powerful card than the Knight of Cups. And I almost feel here that you are actually being a bigger agent of change in this person's life than they are being in yours. I feel like you are death entering their life. It's like you are a Pluto transit in their chart. And maybe that's why you're not that worried about it. It's like your very 6th house this month. You're not so worried about this internal transformation because, yeah, I actually feel that now. I feel like you are being more the death to them, to something in their life, to something that they need to transform, than they are being to you. And you know what is funny also, because I feel like this Knight does not expect that because they have a very gentle energy. I feel a very gentle energy from them. They are coming here with the best intentions. They are offering their cup of love. They are moving slowly. They are being gentle. And then you hit them with this Death card, like, po, right? You just suddenly show them what they need to be transforming. Because I feel like you are embodying the transformation yourself. You might not even cause this in their lives in a very direct way. It's not like, I don't feel you being forceful here and forcing them to transform. It's more because you are I feel this very scorpionic energy in you. That's the thing. I feel you embodying this scorpionic energy. So it's more like you cause change in them because they see you as change in itself. You know? It's like you are embodying the death card. You are being the death card. So it feels, it can be inspiring. It can be very inspiring. So, well, let's move on with your cards because with all the zodiacs, I feel like I have a lot to talk this month. The Justice, Strength, beautiful. Five of Wands in the reverse. Knight of Cups again. See, this Knight of Cups showing up again. He is important. Page of Cups in the reverse, right in the middle. Okay. Ace of Cups in the reverse. I'm gonna be honest, Gemini, you might scare this person or this person might scare you. Four of Wands. Nine of Pentacles in the reverse and 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. Ouch, this is a very weird reading. I feel so much like I want to clarify your reading, Gemini, and I'm not going to do that because I didn't do that to any of the zodiacs. I don't usually clarify the readings, but not usually, I don't clarify the readings at all here on YouTube, but I really feel like clarifying yours. Give me a moment because I really need to connect with these cards here for a second. Yeah, you know, Gemini, I feel like most of this reading is not talking about you, but it's talking about them. And I feel that because of what I said before, the sun is in your 6th house. So it's not like you're not that involved. You're not that emotionally involved with these things. I feel like it's mostly them. Because this first, yeah, for sure, because okay, I have two very different messages here, Gemini, and you are a dual sign. So I'm gonna give you both interpretations, both stories, and you need to see which one fits with you, okay? Because this will be, I see two very different stories here. So first, the story for those of you who are being the agent of change in this person's life, okay? So for those of you who recognize that story, for me, you come up here as the Strength card. Very transformed, very in control of your lower nature, okay? You learned that you don't need to cause a conflict, you don't need to fight for what you want, because what you want will come to you in due time with the Justice. What is yours cannot be taken away from you. And when we know that, and when we have true faith that whatever belongs to me will be mine, will be in my life, we don't need to control it. We can just release it. We can relinquish that control. Because we cannot miss something that is made for us. So there is this beautiful quality here of being so assured of our own power and of what we deserve and of what we are gonna have, that this is true manifestation in its most pure form. We just know that this will come. So there's no need to control, there's no need to fight. We know that what is ours is ours. But then for those of you who are really in this place, so these are for those of you who are feeling really in control of yourselves and very abundant and very sure of who you are and what you deserve and what you stand, and that are very free of fear. What I see is that this person comes in with the best intentions with the Knight of Cups, but they get scared, to be honest. They get so scared of your strength, of your standards, and of you being so self-assured of yourself that they might turn back around. They might not offer you this cup of love. They come with this cup of love, but because you mirror this transformation that they need to go through, that they need to accept, they might not be prepared for that. So they might turn around, get their horse, and like woohoo, and leave the scene. And as I said, they might start like they really want something real, like they want to offer you a good relationship, a good contract, whatever this person is, right? This doesn't need to be completely, this doesn't need to be only romantic, although I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting mostly romantic vibes from this reading. But they might come up seeming like they are really offering something concrete here. But then, yeah, they feel insecure. And see how this Nine of Cups, a Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, it comes right under the Strength, Page of Cups, and then so it's like they come in wanting to offer that all, but when they see how strong you are and how self-assured you are and the high standards that you have and how confident you are that, yeah, I don't need to chase, I don't need to fight, I what is mine will be mine. When they see that confidence in you, this might break down their confidence. They might feel insecure and they might feel like they cannot have it. It's just too good for them and they don't deserve it. And their own insecurities will lead them to walk away. Okay? Now, this is one thing. This is one story. Now, the other story, if you stayed here with me, what I see for some others of you. So for those of you who are not actually in this place of being completely confident, for those of you who are in a more scorpionic energy right now of having been hurt in the past, maybe some of you have been hurt, and you're still going through that transformation, you're still going through that death process, and then this person approaches you with the Knight of Cups, then for those of you who are in a more fearful version of yourselves, and there's nothing to be ashamed of that, okay? There's nothing to be ashamed of it, because I also see with the Death card, some of you might really have been going through a lot. Also with the North Node in your zodiac. North Node has been in Gemini, so yeah, I know that a lot of you have been going through a lot of pain and a very deep internal transformation. So for those of you who are still in this more fearful state, what I see here is that this Page of Cups is actually exactly what you deserve. It's exactly what you have been waiting for. And they want to offer you the whole thing. Then this Knight of Cups, it comes leading this Four of Wands right underneath it. What they are offering is real. But then I feel like you are so scared that you might turn this person down with the Strength here. So then for those of you who resonate more with this story, then I feel like this Strength is you need to be more in control of your lower nature, of your fears, of your traumas, and stop projecting the pain that other people caused on you onto this person, onto this Knight of Cups. Because otherwise you are gonna reject them. Or they might also think that you are not interested and end up rejecting you. Because you are giving off this very cold, closed off vibe to them. But I see this. I see that if you don't put your wands down, if you don't put down your weapons, if you don't stop being so defensive, you are gonna miss something very big here with this Ace of Cups and this Ten of Pentacles. And the thing is, I feel like whoever this person is, they really have something real to offer you. Now, I just don't know what is happening here. I don't know if you are either the person who is already very healed and confident, but then since they are not completely healed, they will be a bit scared of your strength and they will move away. They won't be brave enough to pursue this because they see that by pursuing this, they will be deeply transformed, and not everybody is ready for a relationship like that. Not everybody is ready to be transformed. So they might walk away. Or if you are the one who is coming from a past full of traumas, full of pain, a very recent past, okay, and you are still projecting that onto someone else, you are still expecting everybody to betray you, to play with you, then you might push this person away and you might miss this Ace of Cups and Ten of Pentacles here. Okay, Gemini? So you need to know by yourself who it is that you are in this story, which story belongs to you. So let's get one more card, because let me get some tea first. It's interesting that you are the first dual sign that I read for today, and we got a dual story for you. That this never happened before with you, but okay. So I'm getting these cards because I want to see what energies you need to embody better to deal with the situation. And it's funny because I just got the owl and I felt called to take another card, and I didn't understand why, because my intention was to get just one. But yeah, we have two stories, so of course we'll need one card for each story. Okay, so for that first story, the story of those of you who are healed, who are sure of who you are, we got the Panther. And you know what is interesting here is because both cards, actually, I see animals that can see very well in the dark with both of them. So they see behind the veil, they see beyond the facade. But the Panther is much more incisive. So for me, the Panther here connects a lot with that first reading of the justice and of you knowing that what is yours will be yours. So the Panther is not scared of being themselves and going after what they want. You know what you want and you go after it. And if other people cannot handle it, and if they are not ready, it's okay. And you can have compassion with them. You don't need to hate on them. You don't need to be angry at them. You don't need to shame them for not being ready. You just cannot stop yourself from really going after it. Eyes on the prize. But the Panther can be a bit forceful. So I would also tell you here to not be so forceful with this person. It's also that strength and justice quality. You wait for the prey and then you attack. You don't need to be spending your energy running around it the whole day, right? So no need to be so forceful, and especially no need to attack this person or make them feel bad just because it's all this transformation and facing themselves might be too much for them. This is a gentle soul, as I said. This person is very gentle. So I think that they can be scared very easily. And the other aspect, for those of you who are actually going through that transformation, we have the owl spirit. You need to make sure to see things clearly. The owl is a symbol of wisdom. It's connected with the high priestess, because it's the symbol, the totem of Athena. And Athena is also the goddess of justice. So careful here not to be unfair with this person. Very careful not to be unfair. Not to read their actions based on how other people treated you in the past. So if someone rejected you in the past, careful not to read how this person treats you as if they are going to reject you too, because like, oh, they are doing the same thing, but they might be doing for a very different reason. Let's say I'm going to give you a very kind of stupid example, but let's say that you dated someone in the past who would never talk to you or call you, and they didn't do that because they were actually playing with you. So they knew exactly what they were doing, and they were trying to play you, and they were trying to manipulate you and play games with you. And now, let's say that this person, who is a very gentle soul, as I said, is very shy. So they don't talk to you as much, but just because they are very shy and they actually don't know what to say. They get nervous. They wish they could talk to you, but they just don't know what to send. But then you are like, he's playing me, just like that person before. They are playing me, they are playing games with me, and they are trying to manipulate me. But actually, okay, the action might be similar. They're also not talking to you, but it's for a very different reason. It might just be because they are feeling insecure and they just don't know what to say. So the owl here asks you to be very balanced and have wisdom and see beyond the veil. The owl sees at night, and it can see very far. So see the whole situation and be fair with this justice. Be fair, because this person actually wants to offer you something very good. So also reminds me of the panther. Careful not to be so defensive, so attacky. I'm preferring this owl over the panther any day. Okay, Gemini, so let's get some oracle cards for you, just to finish off your reading. Full moon in Aries, and we just had the full moon in Aries. A fiery climax approaches. So I think that you might really be confronted with this situation and with parts of yourself as well. Especially for those of you who are from the second story, so who are embodying the death and still living the death and projecting it onto someone else. This is an opportunity to let go of this trauma, leave it in the past, okay? To wrap it up and end it here and now. Blessings, and I got the same card for another zodiac. I do think that this person is a bless. I do think that whoever they are, what they are offering here is very real. And as I said, it can be that it's very real, but they are just not ready, and because of their own fears, they move on and they walk away. Or it can be that you push them away, or you walk away yourself because you don't trust them. Whatever it is, I really don't get a bad energy from this person. I think they are a very good person. They have their problems, they have their own traumas, they have their own things going on, of course. No one is perfect. But I don't think that whatever they do is with a bad intention. I think they are very gentle. Okay, Gemini? So, this is all I have for you this month, and I hope you enjoyed your reading. And if you liked it, don't forget to like and subscribe down below, because it really helps the channel to grow. So, I'll see you next month, and take care. Bye-bye.